A very good afternoon to all of you. A hearty welcome to this press conference. We are almost we are nearing the end of the 50th edition of International Film Festival of India. And we are here to talk about another festival which is going to be held in February 2020, the Mumbai International Film Festival. I would start by recalling the words of Alfred Hitchcock, the legendary director. He once said, in feature films, the director is God, and in documentary films, God is the director. So we are here to talk about a festival which you can say is, in a way, for the gods, for the directors of documentary short films and animation films, who often battle hard to make their voices heard. So the Mumbai International Film Festival for Documentary Short and Animation Films, known in short as MIFF, started in 1990, and it happens to be the oldest and largest film festival for non-feature films in South Asia. It is organized once in every 2 years in the city of Mumbai by Films Division under the Ministry of Information and Broadcasting, Government of India, with the support of Government of Maharashtra. It aims to provide a platform for documentary, animation and short filmmakers from all over the world to meet, exchange ideas and explore possibilities of co-production and marketing. And we are privileged to have with us today Director General's Films Division and Festival Director MIFF, Ms. Smita Sharma. A very hearty welcome to you, ma'am. And we also have with us Shri Anil Kumar, sir. He is the director, he's the head of distribution and marketing and coordinator for NMIC and coordinator for MIFF at Films Division. A hearty welcome to you too, sir. If I may briefly introduce Madam. Ms. Smita Sharma, Madam, she is an Indian Information Service Officer of the batch of 1991, a graduate of Lady Shri College for Women, Hindu College and JNU. She has had a career in government communications spanning close to 3 decades. During this career, she has held diverse responsibilities in various domains at the intersection of governance and communication. She has served as Regional Officer, Central Board of Film Certification, Director, Campaign Division in DAVP, and she has also served as Additional Registrar at the Supreme Court of India, where she was the first officer selected to establish and head the Information and Statistics Secretariat at the Apex Court. More recently, she has been Additional Director General, New Media Wing under Ministry of INB, and also the spokesperson and ADG Public Relations of the Ministry of Railways. And since August 2019, she has been serving as the Director General of Films Division. Yes, and Shri Anil Kumar, as I have mentioned, he is the head of distribution and marketing and coordinator for MIFF and coordinator for NMIC. Now, before I hand over to Madam, there is a small video which we will play about the upcoming 16th edition of MIFF. Can we have the video, please? Can we have the lights? So now hand over the floor to Director General Films Division and Festival Director MIFF, Ms. Smita Sharma. Madam, if you may please share with the audience the preparations for the festival, what is lined up for the 16th edition, and the awards, the details of the awards which are going to be given, and anything else which you deem worthy of. Yes.
Thank you, Deep. Thank you for a lovely introduction, and I mean a lovely introduction to my documentary maker friends. That is much more important. We are here to talk about MIFF, and I'm very grateful to the Indian Documentary Producers Association, the entire governing body sitting right in front of me, from the president to the general secretary and to the eminent members. So let me, at the beginning, we just made a small PowerPoint presentation on MIFF. It's a small niche festival, very lovingly curated for a very special section of documentaries, short fiction, and animations. I'll just quickly take you through our journey so far. We commenced in 1990. We come back every 2 years. It is the largest documentary festival in terms of number of films screened. Last time we had 800 films from 32 countries and around 3,000 delegates, which is very encouraging. Our focus this time is to increase the footfalls, not only in terms of getting more people to participate as competition entries, but also getting more people to watch these documentaries, because I think for documentary makers, both the things are more important. Not only getting recognized, but also getting a greater and wider audience. So the 16th edition, as Deep just told you, is scheduled from 29 January to 3rd February 28th January to 3rd February 2020, and we are here as a curtain raiser press conference just to solicit your help in giving it greater publicity, so that we have more people coming in to participate. Our call for entries is open. First, we would like more people to come in and register for this festival, and later on we'll seek your help in getting more people to come and watch these films. We have the various highlights are here. We have competitive films. We have a national and an international section. We have a homage section. I'll talk about it a little later. Some of those eminent filmmakers whom we lost in these last 2 years, unfortunately. We try to pay homage to them through curating special packages of their work. Retrospectives and special packages. We have open forums, for which IDPA again is a very major partner with us. We also have a special section called MIFF Prism. So the films which can't make it to the competition section, but they are still of a very good variety. We put them in MIFF Prism so that they at least get an audience and people get a flavor of the kind of documentaries being made both nationally and internationally. We also have workshops and master classes, panel discussions, cultural programs. This was very successfully hemmed by one of my officers earlier, Swati. I'll talk about her a little later. So this is in broad the entire spectrum of MIFF. As we go forward, I'll give you a few more details about it. Next slide, please. So we have these different trophies with us, the golden conch, the silver conch, and other trophies. They are also very handsome cash prizes. The golden conch, Anil, it comes with a prize of 1 million? Yeah. With a 1 million. This is
the top award, best documentary of the film
best documentary award, which is given in the international category. We also have prizes for a number of technical prizes which are given to recognize the work, not only in terms of the best overall thing, but also in terms of cinematography, sound design, and others. Can we go later? This is a very special award which we have in MIFF, which tries to recognize one of the legendary filmmakers. We award them with the V. Shantaram Lifetime Achievement Award. This again carries a cash prize of 1 million, a trophy, and a citation. This time there is a new edition in MIFF just to highlight the emerging environmental challenge before us. We have a special award for a short film of up to 15 minutes on water conservation and climate change. This will be in the national competition category to start with in this edition. This is just a way of highlighting the work of documentary makers who are working in this very, very challenging problem which we are facing these days. Next. This is the entry fee we have. We try to encourage, there is for the foreign filmmakers, the entry fee is $50. For the Indian filmmakers, it comes down to $1,500 in the international category. And for the national category, it is 1,000 rupees. And these are the different awards which we were talking about. For the international competition, we have the Best Documentary Film of the Festival Award, which is given the Golden Conch and the cash prize. Then there is a Best Short Fiction, Best Animation. Animation is a very important part of this entire festival. Not only do we acknowledge the work, the festival tries to acknowledge the work done in this category, but we also have a large number of retrospectives just to highlight the work being done by documentary makers in the field of animation. Similarly, in the national competition, there are a large number of awards. There are also certain special awards. One is the IDPA Award for Best Student Film. And there is the Dada Saab Phalke Award for Best Debut Directors, for which we collaborate with the Maharashtra government. And like I said, we are in the midst of the call for entries. It opened on 8th of November, goes on till 4th of December. You can visit our website for the rules, regulations. I'll seek the support of the media and the filmmakers present here to give it the widest publicity so that we are able to get some of the best documentaries to come and participate in MIFF. These are some of the, like I said, we do some special retrospectives and packages. This time we are having a special package on Satyajit Ray. We are going to commence celebrating his centenary year. So given the versatility of this filmmaker, we are going to showcase some of his work in the documentary space. There will be documentaries made by him, made on him. Then there are others like Manjira Datta. Then we have some international retrospectives, including Bartolucci. This is basically the work done by these filmmakers in the space of non-feature and documentaries. Homage, like I said, we lost some of the legendary documentary makers in the 2 years gone by since the last edition, and these include Mrinal Sen, Vijaya Mule, Girish Karnad, to name a few. And we will be acknowledging and remembering their contribution to the documentary movement in this country by paying homage to them through special packages. Workshops and master classes are always a value add to the festival, and this is something which attracts not only the young filmmakers but also students. One of our key focus in MIFF this time has been to devise strategies to encourage more students, especially students of mass media, to come and participate and be a part of MIFF. So these master classes, workshops, open forums, seminars, panel discussions, and the opportunities these provide to the young people to interact with the seniors in the field would be a key feature of MIFF. I'm very proud to announce that we are collaborating with IDPA to increase the footfall to MIFF. We are trying to go beyond our campus at Films Division. Usually all the screenings are held at the Films Division headquarters in Mumbai. But this time, with the support of IDPA and other filmmakers, we are trying to go to the Kalina campus of Mumbai University, Mithibai College, and we are also exploring one more campus so that the festival travels beyond the boundaries of Films Division, and we are able to showcase some of the packages and some of the specially curated films to a wider audience so that we give a flavor of what documentary making is and what kind of documentaries are being made in the country and internationally to a younger and to a wider audience, which we believe at Films Division will enhance not only the kind of people who come into the category of documentary making, but also the audience for documentary making. Prism I talked about. This is some of the films which may not make it to the national competition but deserve a viewing. So we curate them as MIFF Prism. Cultural programs are a value add in the evening, give an opportunity to filmmakers, the audience to interact with each other. These are some of the highlights of MIFF 15, and we hope to have a greater and wider audience this year. So welcome to MIFF 16. Anil, do you want to add something to this?
I think you have covered almost everything. Just one There are two very special editions which I would like to add. One is a special uh, exhibition and demonstration by JJ School of Arts to commemorate 150th birth anniversary of Mahatma Gandhi. There will be installations by the students, and there will be live sculpture making happening during the festival by students of JJ School of Arts. And we are fortunate to get few films made by intellectually challenged students this time. And they will come along and will present those films to MIFF audience. And other usual highlights which we always have in MIFF, so we are continuing with those this time also. And very happy to inform all of you that 10 media schools will be participating in the forthcoming edition. So almost all major media schools in India, including FTI, SRFTI, NAD, SISTI, Rohtak Media School, and Whistling Woods, etc. In total, we will be curating packages of films made by students of these institutes.
And to add to it, we also have a special focus on the Northeast. We'll be having a specially curated package of films from the Northeast. We are also trying to work with the mass media departments of universities in the Northeast, the film development corporations there, and our own documentary filmmakers from the region to get student delegates, especially from the mass media schools mass media schools and departments to come as delegates to MIFF. The entry is free for mass media delegates, the student delegates. So we are trying to get students from the Northeast. So this is a part of our outreach activity, that not only the students who are fortunate to be in Mumbai from different parts of the country, and especially from the Northeast, should come and get a flavor of MIFF. So this is a work in progress, but we are very helpful that we will be able to get some student delegates from there. There is also a special package this time we have got from PSBT. So there will be a curated package of films from PSBT. So we are trying to get you as much.
European Union.
And there is the country focus this time, we have gone to the European Union. So that instead of doing one country, we are trying to get a flavor of a large number of countries from the European Union. So our endeavor at MIFF is that let's have a flavor of documentaries across the country. Let's try to reach out to as many people as possible, both in terms of filmmakers and as audience. Because for documentary makers, I think in some of your open forums, you would have discussed, deliberated this, that the challenge is also audience. So we are trying to have that, viewing culture among the younger audience. And I'm very happy to share that a lot of filmmakers and IDPA have come out with some very good suggestions, which we are trying to take note of, trying to implement in this edition or take it forward in the coming editions.
Thank you, ma'am and sir, for throwing light on the various aspects of the upcoming 16th edition of MIFF. We hope that this encourages our viewers, the audience, as well as filmmakers to come and be a part of the festival. Ma'am, would you also like to say something about the National Museum of Indian Cinema, which has been inaugurated by the Honorable Prime Minister earlier this year?
We are also carrying, we are films division, so we are carrying a lot of visual material with us. So there is a small video which we have on NMIC, which is the National Museum of Indian Cinema. This is the latest addition to the films division. This is a museum on Indian cinema, which was inaugurated by the Honorable Prime Minister in January 2019. And it showcases the journey of Indian cinema over the last 100 years plus. There is a special gallery on Mahatma Gandhi to commemorate his 150th birthday celebrations. So we have a small video, and we think that it will be a synergy between MIFF and NMIC. Not only will we be able to showcase MIFF to our visitors to NMIC, but also the MIFF delegates would get a flavor of Indian cinema, because we will be taking them to NMIC. So just have a look at this video too.
और आज हम जनवरी 2000 2019 में नेशनल फिल्म म्यूजियम के उद्घाटन के लिए यहाँ पर इकट्ठे हुए हैं। जो देश सेवा आपने करी है उसका भी एक रिकॉर्ड होना चाहिए ताकि आने वाली पीढ़ी और प्रेरित हो सके और आपसे भी आगे जा सके।
आप सभी को नेशनल म्यूजियम ऑफ इंडियन सिनेमा के लिए भी मैं बहुत बहुत बधाई देता हूँ। आज इसके लोकार्पण के साथ हमारे सिनेमा के सुनहरे अतीत को एक जगह संजोने का सपना पूरा हुआ है। ये म्यूजियम हमारी फिल्मों की तरह ही समृद्ध है। इसमें इतिहास का गौरव भी है और भविष्य की ऊर्जा भी है। और मुझे बताया गया है कि म्यूजियम के इसी हिस्से में 30 घंटे की ऐसी फुटेज है जिसमें दूसरे विश्व युद्ध में हमारी सेना के शौर्य को दिखाया गया है। मैं फिल्म डिवीजन को बधाई देना चाहता हूं कि उन्होंने इसे डिजिटाइज करने का काम किया है। हमारे देश के 20 लाख सैनिक और अधिकारियों का शौर्य अब हमारी आने वाली पीढ़ी जान पाएगी।
Way back in history, in the far-off days of the Battle of Britain, the Royal Air Force was the richer by 40 Indian pilots.
100 साल की आपकी तपस्या का परिणाम है। आइए हम सब मिलकर के दुनिया